from somewhere under beautiful downtown Burbank, NBC, the Neanderthal Broadcasting Company, desperately tries to ignore Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. The black, beautiful, Jewish, and joyful Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, Sammy, you know this is, you know what, I'm so thrilled. The thing is, remember when, first of all, I saw you when you did that, when you were the, when you mastered, you know, you have, the thing is, you're such a, first of all, you're so versatile. You do so many, you can,
yes, right.
You dance, you're fantastic, you have million sellers, you have so much, you're just a person that just, you have, and when you exude, you know, you have that so much, you know, when you say, you say, hey, dig the, and you do like this, and you make, and you say, and right on, Jim, when you say right on, and all that, it's so, and you have Alta V, she's so beautiful, she's a fantastic, she's a wonderful, just a beautiful looking, and you have a life for a thing that just comes, out, it's so, on top of it being newly married, I don't know how you find the energy. Oh, I thought the colored kid was taking a nap.
You can testify, but you just can't win, because I'm here to tell you guilty as sin. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
No. Hold it down.
Dummy up.
What?
Here he comes.
Hi, guys. Well, here I am.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good...
Hold on. Wait a minute. What's going on? What's this all about?
Well, Sammy, since you announced that you're going to retire from show business, we thought we'd just give you a little send-off.
Sure. Retirement? But wait a minute, guys.
No. Look what we got.
There's the
rocking
old
chair.
rocking
Old rocking chair.
Yes, sir.
You know, and now that you're in a rocking
Officially
chair...
retired, Sammy.
And as long as he is officially retired, he just can't work, you know. You just got to sit
there and watch the
just
show
watch.
and enjoy yourself.
Hold it. Hold it 1 second.
You don't like the chair?
I don't want to just watch. Do you get the idea? I don't want to watch. The whole idea of watching, for me, after 40 years in this business, just doesn't hit me.
Doesn't what?
Hit me. That's not exactly what I meant. Before I retire, you see. Well, let me put it this way. Before I retire, I would like one big splash.
What?
Big splash! Now, why don't you guys cut that out? Because I got something to tell you. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I didn't come here to be anybody's fall guy.
What?
Hold it, I didn't say it!
Say what?
Fall guy!
Well, now that Sammy's officially out of retirement, let's go on with the show.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say one thing. You guys sure know how to open this show with a bang. I didn't mean it! Too late!
Boy, he sure is active for a retired man.
I'll say he's active. Come on, you little beauty, you!
And now, from somewhere under beautiful downtown Burbank,
Now, you can finger pop, you can even swing, but you going to jail for doing your thing. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge.
Sam, do you think the country is becoming more tolerant?
Yes, Art, I think it is. It's come a long way, but we're not there yet. As a matter of fact, do you know, if I went to Forest Lawn Cemetery today, I couldn't get buried.
Because you're not white?
No, because I ain't dead, dummy.
Great sense of humor, Sam.
You know something? I'm a little boy lost, and I've been walking the streets for days.
Oh, I know how you feel, kid.
Yeah. I said, huh? Yeah.
What's the news?
Well, what's the news across the nation? Don't you know we got a whole lot of information? Here comes the judge.
Sammy, you recently got married. How'd you first meet your wife?
Well, I was doing Golden Boy, and Altarese came in to audition. I took one look at her, and that was it.
Oh, you might say she caught your eye.
Yeah.
That's funny. She goes, whoop, got.
I'm never coming back here again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fight of the century between the challenger Jolton Jr. Davis and the champion Tiny Irish Bob Murphy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, entering ring, the challenger Jolton Jr. Davis. And now, entering the ring, the champion Tiny Irish Bob Murphy.
Don't go away. Who's he?
That's the champ. Tiny Irish Bob Murphy.
But he ain't tiny, and I have a sneaking suspicion he ain't even Irish.
His eyes are smiling.
You old son of a gun, you. You're the champ. He's Irish. But he ain't tiny. He definitely ain't tiny.
Go in there. The ref wants to talk to you.
Champ, let me check that glove. Little fella, give me a hand, will you?
Sure.
That's a good glove.
Come on. Boys, this is a 15-round fight. And
Don't bet on that. I have a dinner date in 10 minutes. I'll be showered, shaved, and dressed. And 5 minutes early.
you got him now.
What do you mean I got him?
And there will be no hitting below the belt.
That don't leave me much space.
And that's gonna be your problem. And if there's a knockdown, you go to the nearest neutral corner. All right?
That's where I'm going right now.
Where you going?
To the nearest neutral corner, which happens to be, for me, 125th Street and 8th Avenue. Later, you got him. Fight him, Whitey.
Come on. Get in there. Get him in a clinch. We'll think of something.
Don't worry about a thing. He's scared to death of you.
Get him in a clinch.
Yeah, we'll think of something. Don't worry.
Look, I tell you what. Why don't you get him in a clinch? Because I already thought of something I told him before. I'm gonna leave. Don't kill me.
Come on.
Go ahead, give him.
All right, fight.
All right, get him. Get him there, Joe. Hit him in the midsection.
You got him now. You got
Hit
him,
him in the
Junior.
midsection.
That's it. Hit him again.
Now you got him. Get him on the ropes.
That was a good one, Junior.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, you got him now.
One more like that. Get him, baby.
Atta boy. You got him.
There you go.
Come on. Hey, there's only one hope left. Try and make friends with him.
That's
Make
it.
friends.
Make friends with him?
Make a friend of him. You can do it.
Hi there, sailor. New in town?
Hey, it's no use. We better throw in the towel.
Yeah,
No,
I
wait.
think you're right.
Wait.
What?
Just wait. I think I got one thing that can take him by surprise. One last thing. He's rough. Psst. Come over here. Come over here, bro. Psst. Hey, Jolton! How did you do it?
What did you whisper in his ear?
I just told him that George Wallace was going to buy the house next door to his.
And that flattened him.
Wouldn't it flatten you? If your lawyer's sleeping, better give him a nudge. Everybody look alive, because here comes the judge.
You know what?
What?
Once What I did is I ate a box of Kleenex and 6 caterpillars. They tasted furry.
That ain't nothing. When I had my wagon, I ate 9 pounds of lizards and a Coke.
Oh, yeah? Well, once I ate a hamster sandwich, and for dessert, I had a whole jar of cold cream.
You think that's something? That ain't nothing. I filled a bathtub once with 170 cans of cold split pea soup and marshmallows. And I laid in the bottom of it, too, just like that. Just like that. Went face down, without moving, even for a year.
Yoo-hoo, Edith Ann, time for dinner. What are we having, Mama? Liver.
Yeah.
Liver. I hate liver. And that's the truth.
Christmas continuation. Voll Barbara Feldon.
Unfortunately, Johnny Carson will not be here tonight.
You can say that again.
Certainly. Unfortunately, Johnny Carson will not be here tonight.
It's only $1 for a kiss. How many were you thinking of?
Ungawa. Here's $2. Forget you saw me.
The following show was pre-recorded earlier at a time when we were all young and foolish. Now that we're older and wiser, it's too late to do anything about it.
All right, get ready, Rock. You've been understudying this show for 5 years now and never gone on. Well, tonight's your big chance. Our star can't make it. He's dead drunk.
Wait, that's a coincidence, so am I.
I've been selling kisses all day long, and so far I've made $1.05.
Who gave you a nickel?
Everybody.
Who gave you the joke?
Everybody.
What the hell? I'll take one.
Well, I'll take the other 3. Bye, girls.
Pucker up, Johnny, baby.
You want to kiss me? Your lips.
Forgotten my money.
Oh, don't be silly, darling. I'll loan you 100. As much as you want. Cute ears.
Corman.
From beautiful downtown Burbank, home of the Burfle and land of the Farkle, NBC presents Frank and Ferd, known to some of you as Burfle and Farkle.
Fred Farmer is Farkle, Farmer Farkle. Francis Vogel is Fanny Farkle. Fritz Fingal is Mark Farkle. And featuring America's own Billy Box as Ferd Burfle. And me, Ferd Frankel is Farkle Farkle. This week's chapter is entitled A Visit from the Police.
Ferd good friend and trusted neighbor, there was a sneak thief in the neighborhood last night.
Frank's right, Ferd.
I heard, Fanny.
Ferd heard, Frank.
I heard Ferd heard, Fanny. Well, Frank Farkle here.
I'm Officer Phil McCarkle.
Phil McCarkle.
Frank Farkle?
Yes, welcome in the house, Phil. Officer McCarkle, like you meet the family. That's Fanny Farkle, Phil McCarkle. There's Mark and Sparkle Farkle, twins, Simon and Gar Farkle, and her, Flicker Farkle. Farkles, Phil McCarkle.
And this is our good friend and trusted neighbor, Ferd Burfel. Ferd Phil.
Yeah.
What's up, Phil?
Well, we caught what we think is a sneak thief in the neighborhood. A desperate, wild-eyed, bugging-you-looking hoodlum is something else. I'll bring him in for you. Come in here, you little devil. Come on in now. Get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. Yes, you have got a hold of yourself. All right, stand over there. Away from the plant. You might kill it. All right, now take your time.
Oh.
Sure.
I don't.
Well, what do you say?
Sit down. Children.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doesn't look like anybody we've ever seen. Sorry.
You're sorry?
No, I'm Frank.
Burfel?
Farkle.
Tune in next week, folks, when we'll hear Ferd Burfel say to Phil McCorkle,
It's a mighty fine-looking thief you've got there, McForkle.
That's McCarkle.
I'm sorry.
No, you're Ferd.
I'm Frank Farkle.
I'm Fanny Farkle.
I'm Mark Farkle.
I'm Sparkle Farkle.
And we're the Farkle twins.
I'm Simon Farkle.
I'm Gar Farkle.
Simon.
And Gar Farkle.
We're
Farkles.
Hi!
I think you all are.
They sure are.
Wouldn't it be wonderful sometime to get the Farkles and the Frickerts together for a friendly fish fry Friday?
Want to see my flounder?
Well, we all have our hang-ups.
be sure to read the important instructions on your bottle of high karate before using.
Very interesting, but asinine. Well, what is lacking is true discipline.
Hi there. Would you like to show an old swinger some of the sights, little soldier? oh, goodies are happening all over my body.
She's been in the trenches too long. Those aren't goodies, those are cooties. Well, we could start with the bunker, you old...
Good. Well, I have a little something in my knit bag in case it gets chilly down there with the toy bulldog.
Very strange. You ought to put it over your head. Very strange, the things the USO sends us troops. Well, good night, Lucy. Tonight, as always, you are beautiful. And Gary, you were as always. And if you don't stop eating my shoe, old lady, I'm going to kick you in the mouth.
My dear, you shouldn't take the pill.
Oh, I'm taking a pill for my heart
Well, why do you need a heart pill?
because I forgot to take the pill.
It's time once again for a laugh-in fable. In ancient days, a man walking in the forest saw a lion, suffering from a thorn in his paw. The man pulled it out. Applause, applause. Many months later, a captured lion was placed in the gladiators' arena with a helpless man. And guess what? The lion ate this man just like he ate the one who pulled out the thorn.
There, honey. What's the matter?
Oh, Miss Frickett, were you ever in love with a two-timer?
Many times, years ago. But nowadays, I'd settle for much less. 3 times. 4 times. I don't care how unfaithful they are.
And now, from beautiful downtown Burbank, NBC proudly presents the winner of this year's Miss Beautiful Burbank contest.
You should have seen the other guys.
For those of you poor, unfortunate people watching in black and white, you're missing one of my most beautiful jackets.
You know, a lot of people ask me why I talk this way. You see, my teeth are wired.
And now, from the heart of beautiful downtown Burbank, famous the world over for its fruits and nuts, NBC proudly presents Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. And special guest star, Cher.
Sonny, and I are perfectly compatible. As soon as there's a problem, my psychiatrist contacts his psychiatrist and they work it out. Actually, there have been a lot of successful show business marriages. Eddie Fisher, Debbie Reynolds, Eddie Fisher, Liz Taylor, Eddie Fisher, Connie Stevens.
When we take over, I'm gonna look out for you.
And now, tripping merrily backward through time, the Laugh-In News takes you back to early Virginia, the home of Mr. and Mrs. John Smith. She's the former Pocahontas. Take it away, Dan Rowan, our man in the past.
Well, it's been a few years, John Smith, since they had your head on the chopping block. How you been getting along?
Real fine, Dan. Real fine here at the reservation, you know. As a matter of fact, the Indians even have a little name for me now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they call me Running Chicken.
When'd you get that name?
Right after they put my head on that chopping block.
And Pocahontas?
Yes, I do.
You did a very brave thing, throwing yourself in front of John before he was hit with the club.
Wasn't brave. Was dumb.
Oh, well, see, she took the brunt of the blow.
I see.
It still hurts when it rains.
Yeah.
What line are you in, John?
I'm with National Navajo now. It's communications. We make smoke signals and wet blankets and so forth. Right now, we're working on a huge signal. See, and we're going to float it right over L.A. and then just kind of leave it there forever.
Yeah, that's a position of some importance, isn't it?
Top of the totem pole. Local joke, Dan.
Yes.
My father put him in the business.
Oh, how is your father?
Oh, he's fine. He's on vacation.
Oh, really? Enjoying himself?
No, not too much. You see, he couldn't get a room. Didn't have a reservation. That's another local joke. Sweetheart.
Pokey.
Well, if you can do them, I can... What?
Yes, that's all right. I hate to break you up. You're such a fun couple.
Okay.
But when you're away from home, do you have any trouble, John? I mean... You being white and the missus here.
You can say it. Go ahead. She
well,
knows.
She's red.
Yes, she is. Yes, you don't know the half of it, Dan.
Oh, no. John and I have never been able to check into a hotel in this country.
Oh, pity.
Yes. You see, the minute I signed the register, Mr. and Mrs. John Smith, right out.
Well, good luck.
You've got to be putting me on.
I got you, babe. Miss Cricket, there's an old man who keeps annoying me. What should I do?
Well, my dear, there are 3 things that you must do. First, you must stay in the house. Second, you must lock yourself in. And third, you must introduce me to him. What? I said something.
Hi, Big Al here in Switzerland. I'm standing on top of the Matterhorn for the annual Swiss soft cheese throwing competition. Talk about high. That wind goes right through my lederhosen. It's even cold enough to freeze my bell. Listen to that tinkle. With me is Berger Gundemeister, one of the real cheese-throwing aficionados. Berger, would you explain this age-old contest to our audience?
Well, it's very simple, really. It first started about 500 years ago as a combination of strength and yodeling. It is done using this springboard here. Was du nur streiten können.
It looks clean to me.
Made of the best Swiss pine. You understand? My brother cut it himself, out of a little tiny clock. You bend the board back like so. You see?
Yes.
That in itself, you see, is fun. Now, you place the soft cheese. You see that?
Yes.
On the board and release it into the wind.
Where does the yodeling come in?
The rules are as soon as the cheese is flying, you yodel. You must remain in the same position until you hear the echo of your voice. You understand?
Yes.
The stronger you are, the further the board will fling the cheese.
Well, that certainly seems simple enough. Now you're going to see your own Big Al put his giant muscles and eloquent yodeling voice to the test.
Oh, you struck me a little love goodie in the arm. Versus is gone.
Okay.
One thing more. As soon as you hear the echo, you must take one step to the left.
You've got it. Okay, here goes. Good. cheese! Oh, thanks, Burger. Say, what's that step to the left for?
1, 2, 3.
That's terrible! That's cheese! Well, that's it for today. Ta-ta!
My friends, my friends, my friends. One thing to remember about dating a girl from Burbank. If you call up and a man answers, don't hang up. It could be her.
This fall, when we did our first Laugh-In as an NBC special, we introduced some exciting new talent, all of whom have gone a long way. 3 of them have joined the Peace Corps, and 2 of them are being held captives by Polish freedom fighters.
The last one became the kumquat queen at the annual Fire Island Fruit Festival.
So tonight, Laugh-In proudly presents our new band. No, we proudly present our new talent department.
And to get things started.
No, hold it. I got a surprise for you.
Oh, you're kidding. You got a goodie for me so early in the evening?
Wait till you see this, pal. The toast of Greenwich Village in his first appearance anywhere, Tiny Tim.
A green and yellow biscuit. I sent a letter to my mother. On the way I dropped it. I dropped it. On the way I dropped it. I sent a letter to my mother. On the way I dropped it. On the lollipop is sweet trip to the candy shop where bonbons play. On the sunny beach at Peppermint Bay. Lemonade stands everywhere, cracker jack bands, fill the air, and there you are. Happy landing on shore. See the sugar bowl in the Tootsie Roll with the big fat devil's food cake. If you eat too much, you'll go white with a tummy. Don't go and shake lollipop. It's a nice trip into bed. You hop and dream away. We on the good ship lollipop. Tis skeleton. Green and yellow basket. I sent a letter to my mother. On the way I dropped it.
Hello, we're the Billings. We're here for your weekend special. As advertised, it says weekend special, 4 days, 2 nights, including a free mixed drink.
And dinner for 2, and a complete floor show, and $20 worth of free chips to gamble
That's
with.
right, darling. And they said I'd be guaranteed to leave as a happy man.
Well, you betcha, Mr. and Mrs. Billings. That boy, that always brings him right here.
Oh, you come this way.
Just a short distance. Right over here.
Sit over there, darling.
Please, you bits, please.
Wait a minute. I was supposed to get $20 worth of free chips. Where are they?
Here you are, sir. Would you be kind enough, pussycat, to pick a card? 10 of diamonds, if you can.
No, ace of spades.
Sorry, you lose. 9. The winning card was the 10 of diamonds. That's a lesson for you and for you in the game of cards. Well, I see that dinner is served.
Yes, dinner is served.
Dinner?
Step right this way.
I don't know what's going on. I've never been here before.
Good evening. How many in your party?
2. Darling and myself.
Let me see if we have a table for 2. I'm not quite sure. Tremendous crowd here this evening. I'm finding, as you can see, it's fantastic. I didn't believe either was in some crowd in time. Table for 2, is it? Right this way, please.
Yes, oh, I can feel it now, yeah. Your waiter will be here momentarily.
Hello there, I'm your waiter. Waiter, what do you want, huh? I'm gonna lay it on you. What do you want? Speak up, lady. Lay it on. I'm gonna put you want a couple of drinks, something to eat? I'm gonna tear your face off.
We're supposed to have a free drink.
What are you saying, son, with a little funky hat on? Take it off, man. Here's some class plate. I'm gonna give you a drink. Yeah, come on, pay attention. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna give you something else. Yeah, how's that?
You said a mixed drink.
It's mixed, ain't it now? There we go. We're gonna have din-din, too, kids. Go eat up now. There you go. There's din-din.
Well, it's supposed to be for two.
Everything's for two. Okay, you're gonna correct me one more time. And now, showtime. I'm gonna lay it on.
Hi, everybody. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the comedy sensation of our show.
Hello. Yes, thank you. Now you take my wife, please. Thank you, and good night.
Good night? What is this? We paid $50 for this swindle. I got a fish in my drink.
We've been robbed every step of the way.
Wait a minute, you people are causing a scene.
On top of that, you said I was going to leave here a happy man. I'm not a happy man.
Would you like to stay longer?
I certainly would not. I'd be happy to get out of here.
There you are, just as advertised. Front. Let me show you.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm going to... Come on.
Did you hear about Mickey Rooney? He walked into a rock.
No, what happened?
He stubbed his nose.
Was that a quickie? And now, from the beautiful downtown Burbank annex of Buckingham Palace, NBC takes another chop at Ringo Starr's presentation of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, starring Black Belt Dan Rowan and Below the Belt Dick Martin, with special guest star the lovely and talented Peter Sellers, appearing tonight as Ringo Starr.
Hello, I'm Peter Sellers. Tonight I will be seen in the role of Ringo Starr. You know, Great Britain has had its problems. There was Christine Keeler, there was the devalued pound, and of course, there was us. And now for the bad news. Despite overwhelming objections, tonight Ringo Starr presents Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. I'm sorry, nothing I can do. Very interesting.
Say, Dingo.
The name's Ringo.
Dingo, you're in my bush. Get out of my bush.
Okay.
Winners get trees, losers get bushes. Think about it.
Ringo, which was your favorite hit record?
I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Now, will you tell me which was your favorite hit record?
You're adorable. And you're weird.
Well, you're the freako that wanted to hold my hand.
Oh! Hello, Mr. Sellers.
No, I'm Mr. Starr.
Oh, Mr. Starr! Woo, woo, woo! Once they become famous, they all get how you say big heads. Mr. Starr!
It's time once again for our Scandinavian storyteller.
The hurting fleas, de tror då får ni ner. Dyne flis så håller Martin och blörne.
Hold it, just a second. Hold it.
Excuse me. You're right in the middle of a story.
No, but look, we've had this guy on the show twice already now. Nobody has understood one word he said.
What are you talking about? Our Scandinavian listeners all understand it.
That doesn't help the rest of us. Now, look. I met a guy in a bar last night that understands Scandinavian perfectly. Yeah? His name is Sandy McDowell.
And he understands?
Oh, of course. Sandy, would you come in here? Hey! This is Dan. This is Sandy McDowell.
Pleasure to meet you. Hey. You understand Scandinavian?
Hey!
Oh, well, wonderful. Then after his story, you can translate it.
Hey! Okay, go ahead.
the world. En die bilen finns det sådana med.
En 40 000.
No, vilka fler, vilka fler.
En 40 000.
Is the story finished yet?
Aye.
Good. Now you're gonna translate it, huh?
Aye. Gossar med ner. Med berneser med en skott. Mar gossar med margot näs.
You met this guy in a bar, huh?
Oh, what's the difference? It's an old joke anyway.
Yeah, but I hadn't heard it before.
Oh, you're hearing it again?
Oh, Ringo Starr. You know, musicians have a terrible reputation. Tell me, have you ever been busted?
No. And obviously, neither of you.
How
do you like that magic, Christian?
Ringo, has fame and fortune changed your life at all?
No. It's just brought me fame and fortune.
Something in the way
he moves me.
I say, do you know a Mrs. Elphinston Smythe?
Just a moment. Yes.
And were you with her on Thursday, the 8th?
Yes.
Well, I'm her husband, and I didn't like that.
Strange. Neither did I.
You know, it's Danny. It's so the thing about. Well, first of all, when I heard George told, he said that you would be coming on. I was so because first of all, I went to Las Vegas. I wanted to get into when you were doing your thing, and I couldn't. They said I couldn't even get a seat because they wouldn't even let me. They were all completely sold, and I didn't know what else to do. And but when you walked that day, and you had those funny, you were wearing those funny shoes. I couldn't. And when I saw you, I said it was so fantastic. I was so excited because I don't know when I've been so. It's never been a moment like it. So it's something that I've been looking for because you're internationally famous. It's so.
George Schlatter, his chemist,
Zo'n dochterweetje, dochterme, zo. Dochterweetje, dochterweetje.
3 biers и кровать и знаешь мажорец. И грузное звонится смех
In case of a prize, duplicate ties will be given.
And that's why we are saying Everybody go home.
Go home.
How many of you realize that it's not so important what we say as it is how we say it? Let's take a simple little word like oh.
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 Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I... Oh. Uh-oh.
Well, Sammy, it's time to say goodnight, and it certainly was great having you here.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, I can only tell you guys, I mean, what you did to me in the opening of the show and all the fun with the ethnic humor is marvelous.
You got a great sense of humor, Sam. We just wanted you to go out with a big splash.
Oh, what?
A big splash.
Oh, that's great. And Sammy, let me tell you, anytime you want, you can drop in.
Do what?
Drop in.
Say goodnight, Dan.
Say
goodnight, Dick.
Good night, Dick.
Good night, everybody. And let me just tell you this. I've had a ball. I said it before, but this time I mean it. I ain't never come back here no more, even if I find my wagon.
All right, you dirty rats. Who's got the kid's wagon?
I know a guy who bought a waterbed and an electric blanket and woke up the next morning Rickles.
Hey, Dick, you know, last year I went on an Easter egg hunt, and I shot 5 eggs.
Hey, you know, there's no such thing as a tooth fairy, Lily.
Oh, well, you probably haven't ever seen my dentist walk.
You know something? A lot of talk has been about what do I mean when I go peace and love, baby. The guy says the two don't make sense. So I said it's very simple. I want peace, and if I don't get that, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth.
Oh, Dennis, what do you think we should do about apathy among the voters?
Who cares?
Nancy V. Norton.
Osmende katafundi.
Osmende fende fundi.
Dan, am I next?
No, you're not, Alan.
Do you believe it's all right for two married people to make love?
Oh, well, of course.
Good, because I've been fooling around with your husband.
Sam, you think it's a shame the way we treated the Indians?
What do you mean we, pale face?
You know, I just pasted Richard Nixon's picture on my Spiro Avenue watch.
How'd it work out?
Well, I don't know because one hand doesn't know what the other one's doing.
Where my wig
Annie, honey?
Yeah.
You there? Oh, there.
Here I am.
I've been meaning to ask you.
Uh-huh.
Did you kill any moths with your mothball?
No, my aim is terrible.
If the water's right.
Now, you can carry a bucket, you can carry a grudge, but you can't carry on, because here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
Order in the court, the Right Honorable Samuel Davis Jr. presiding.
Well, daughter, you was accused of carousing, loud singing, indecent dancing. How do you plead?
Innocent. I was celebrating because I lost 155 pounds. Woo! You did? Yeah, my husband left me. Come on, honey.
You got the judge. You got the judge.
This program was pre-recorded at an earlier time. We wanted to pre-record it at a later time, but we were afraid there wouldn't be any.
Very interesting, but too long. Should be short and sweet.
Short and sweet, you call me?
My replacement from the Black Forest. Oh, I love it. I remember, weren't you out there with those other caste peoples?
I just left a gang of wolves, and let me tell you this, nothing is worse than a wolf gang.
That's so funny. That's what my Fräulein Giesler always says. Maybe you met her. After the war, she was living in a building completely bombed out.
I think I met her before the war, and she was still completely bombed out.
Very funny fella. You know, you got a lot of teeth. You know that? You ought to really be in show business.
I don't want this to come as a shock to you, but I am in show business.
Then what are you doing here? Go to the bunker.
I keep telling you, I am not the bunker.
Ah.
I am the bunkie. You are the bunker.
Definitely officer material. Yo. Anyway, good night, Max Dillman. And tell Doc that Miss Kitty is a litter bug. It's definitely a case of kitty litter.
Wolfgang.
Tell me.
I have a present for you from Lucy.
I love presents.
You like presents?
I love presents. That one wasn't one of my favorite ones.
There they come, they go. Good night, Lucy. He really got a bang out of it.